Oh my goodness, everybody. It's Thursday night. You know what that means. I got my Acclaim t-shirt on. You know what that means. I'm on Twitch TV. You know what that means. It means Bad Guy Maddox is live. Welcome to the Bad Guy Maddox Twitch TV channel. I am Bad Guy Maddox, Twitch's #1 bad guy, bringing to you Combat League 122. Now this show, I'm gonna be honest. You know what? Before we even talk about 122, let's talk about 121. I'm gonna pat myself on the back. I thought Combat League 121 was fire. I thought it was a great show beginning to end. What's going on, Spectrum? How are you doing, bruh? Make sure everything looks good here. What is this? You good to say? I'm glad you're doing well, man. How's your day been? What you been up to today? What you been getting into? Where's my phone? Make sure everything's good there. Oh God, it's Blizzard. What's going on, Barry Barnes? How you doing, brother? Let me switch back to the game. Man, I had is Baldur's Gate 3 on console? It's on PS5. It's so good, man. It is good. And I would like to say that you don't need a beefy machine for it. I actually didn't, when you're looking at the game, I didn't realize you need some muscle for that game to run. It's so fun though. You're gonna give us our pancakes back? Hell no. Hell no. Who won the match? KJ Cass won the match. I simply said I'm not letting a count out in this match. I'm not letting. We're gonna pretend that Cook got back in the ring before the count out started. It's a main event match with a title, and it had good build. It's not ending with a non-finish. This is not WWE. We are giving you a conclusive finish one way or the other. If Hook won the match, I would have been just as fine, as long as we got a winner. Unfortunately, KJ Cass won. And if you put pancakes on Hook, you're not getting them back. Because why? Guess what? Hook lost. Yeah, I don't know what's up, but for some reason Xbox did not get Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know if it's maybe it's I don't know if Sony owns the studio. I don't know if there's a partnership. But if you can play it, man, play it. I almost don't even recommend playing 1 and 2, to be honest with you. You don't need 1 and 2 to play 3. It's a standalone game. And I don't remember, I think 2 was a direct sequel to 1. And not only that, but man, 2, I don't know, dude. You really got, it's a different version of the D&D rule set. And some of that game, I think, feels a little dated in terms of gameplay. But I mean, I don't know. It's cool. I haven't even gotten that far, dude. I have 3 different saves going. I have a single player save, I have a 2-player save, and I have a save with a group that I'm playing with that was on the Larian studio. So the studio that made Baldur's Gate 3, it's a server for that studio. And they have a looking for group channel. So I put a group together with just 3 randoms. So I have 3 saves. All 3 games are entirely different. They all feel like different, like each game has something different happening in it. Like in one of my saves, one of the there's a character that joins the party that I have not seen in the game up until this point. Like kind of just like in a side story. And this to me, like no joke. This is to me the closest that I've ever felt to playing like a tabletop game. When you're in a Discord call with 3 of your buddies and you're arguing over who should do what for skill checks, and you're sharing your inventory, negotiating for certain items to help the dude. It's fun, man. I wish one of my coworkers got it. I'm trying to talk another coworker into getting it. Because man, it's one thing to play with like 3 people you don't know, but when you play with some friends, or in my case, coworkers. I don't have any friends who would play Baldur's Gate, but I have some coworkers who would. I work with these guys all the time, so I think I think we'd cut up a little bit more. What's going on, Switchblade? Bruh, Taken Vandal, it's like, I'm not gonna lie. Dude, man, Final Fantasy 16 wasn't that good. You know, just so you know, the Hurt business is back at a hundo. I love to hear that, man. I don't want the Hurt business. Shut up. I don't care about the Hurt business. We're on camera now. I'm kidding. Look, I can't say Xbox took any L's, right? Because what's the most hyped game this year? I'm just gonna be honest. Hey, bad guy Bobby, thanks for the love, man. Always appreciate the sub. What's the most hyped game this year? It's Starfield. Where are you gonna play Starfield? On Xbox. So, GG's, no rerees. Okay, you loved FF16, you didn't play it, so how do you know you like it? How do you know you love it? Mine was Spider-Man, but now it's Mortal Kombat 1. Yo, gonna be lurking, got an hour of work left and sadly forgot my AirPods at the crib. Nibbler, what's going on, brother? I hope you're doing well, man. Always a pleasure. You enjoy work, man. You enjoy work. Yeah, but Spider-Man is also hype. No, I'm not saying it's not hype, but you know, Xbox has, in all fairness, missed out on some good titles. No Baldur's Gate 3, that's insane to me. No Final Fantasy 16. Yes, objectively speaking, that's kind of a big deal because Final Fantasy 16 is a big title. But having played it, I don't really think anyone's missing out on anything on Xbox. It's not my favorite Final Fantasy game. And yeah, Spider-Man's gonna suck, but yeah. But PlayStation isn't getting Starfield. And Starfield, at the end of the day, is to me, I feel like I don't feel like it's hard. I don't think you can disagree with this. I don't think there is any game out or any game coming out this year that has the amount of buzz, the amount of hype, the amount of anticipation that Starfield does. I know cats who aren't even real gamers. They don't like, oh, real gamers. I know cats at work who don't even really play they don't play video games. Like, they'll play Madden and they'll play Call of Duty, but that's about it. They're looking forward to Starfield. Okay, so that's not a big deal. All that means is that Microsoft already got its money on that game. And that's the thing. Microsoft is transitioning toward a subscription-based system. They want an ecosystem where you're not paying one time. You're paying $15 and $20 a month. And like they're doing it with their software. Everything but the actual Windows operating system. I feel like they'd get shit on if that ever happened. But you know, they're doing it for a majority of their software. Look at Microsoft Office. Microsoft Office has transitioned from a one-time payment to a per-year license because companies are realizing, and it really started with the advent of Netflix. Companies are realizing that they stand to make a shit ton more money with a subscription service over a one-time payment, and they are also learning that people are willing to pay for those subscription-based services. So Microsoft, year by year, has slowly transitioned toward that philosophy with their whole platform, not just software. They're doing it with the Xbox Game Pass. That's huge. That is huge. And that's the other thing Microsoft is doing. They're buying all of the studios, and all the studios they're buying have some really anticipated titles. Elder Scrolls, that's another one people are looking forward to, right? Guess what? When Elder Scrolls comes out, guess what it's gonna do? It's gonna go straight to Game Pass, and Microsoft's gonna get that money. Because you have to think, like, you get 10 people to pay for a year of Game Pass to play your game. That's, you know, that's considerably more than getting 10 people to pay $60 for your game. What up, bad news boner? This is my bad news boner right here. Bro, I'm so hyped for my vacation. Did I tell y'all? I feel like I told y'all in the Discord. Now I'm hyped thinking about it. My vacation, bro, starts August. Shit, I don't know, 26th, 27th. And it's probably going to go until September 5th, and I'm basically just going to watch nothing but wrestling. Wrestling all goddamn day. And it's going to be hype. Next Fallout game, yeah, new Fallout. You know, people are looking forward to it. I liked Fallout 3. I really enjoyed that game. I really, really enjoyed Fallout New Vegas. However, I didn't beat Fallout New Vegas. I did beat Fallout 3. Fallout 4, I think when I played that game, I probably just wasn't in the right headspace because I remember playing it and thinking like, oh, dude, I don't like this game. And then I never touched it again. Tomorrow, I'm jealous, dude. You got me so jealous. Congrats. Bro, have fun. August 23rd, I go to school. Boda, yeah, I'm surprised. Are you basically missing the first week of school, or do you go, or does school wherever you're at, does it start later? That is kind of interesting that you're going on vacation the tail end of August. Man, I'm looking forward to it. Your school starts in September. Shit, you're lucky, bro. I go in September. Damn, I'm jealous of both of you. That's hype. What promotion? That's actually real cool. You should, man. What's the distance from you and the location this event's at? Our school started today, but I am graduated. Yeah, dude, OTT, man. I haven't watched OTT since 2019, but when I was watching them, they were putting on some really good shows. I still cannot talk about, he's kind of not really in wrestling anymore. He did some shitty things, so it's not like he didn't deserve it, but I think he is trying to recalibrate. But David Starr versus JD McDonough, that match was phenomenal. And then I think there's a JD McDonough and Walter match that might have happened just a couple of months before it. And that match is also really damn good. Hang on, I just got a phone call. Let me take this phone call. Uh-oh, my food got here. Hold on, let me go grab my food. I'll be right back. I'm like starving. I had to get straight home as soon as I left work, so give me a second. Mike Bailey's always putting in the work, dude. Bailey is my guy. So guys, hold on. Let me go grab my food. I'll be right back. Give me like 3-4 minutes. I don't know. What up, Bucket? Yeah, man, that was that elbow is gnarly looking, man. Jesus, I saw images of it on Reddit and I thought, man, is he out? If we can't eat, you can't eat. What kind of shit is that? That's mean, dude. Can I just eat my fries? What up, former? Kevin and Sammy are both hurt. I just think Alpha Academy should take tag titles on New Day. What happens to the belts? Are they both like hurt? It sucks. It sucks. Oh, Lord. How accurate. Casually dancing before the show. Roman gets to keep his because he already is part-time. They are both for real hurt. Like, what's the timetable? Miller, are you hyped for tonight? I feel like I spoiled the tag team main event with what I said in Discord. Well, I guess we'll just have to see. Please, at least let them put in some work. What do you mean? What work does the New Day need to put in? They've been putting in work for like 10 years. What are you talking about? Maybe not 10 years. I mean, they've been they've been an active tag team since 2015. So, okay, not quite 10, but still 8. Who cares? I'm close. They've been throwing hands. What do they need to determine the night goes? Determine how the night goes. Me and Mark, well, you'll see what happens on the show. New Day and the Usos are for the greatest in WWE history. Man, they're good. I don't know. What category are we going off of? Because I do think, like, I think they're both top tag teams, yeah? But man, there's a lot of tag teams to cover. As a kid, WWE, and this is just going back on VHS tapes that I would rent. I was a Hart Foundation guy. You guys already know. I was a Bret Hart guy. Bret Hart was, you do know, like, I don't think I'll talk about like my pro wrestling origin story, if that's a thing, but like the very first wrestler that I actually liked was The Undertaker, because I would see him on TV. Well, I knew who Hulk Hogan was, but like I would see Undertaker on TV when my mom would flip channels. Like, oh, that guy's cool. But the very first wrestler that, like, when I started watching was like, this is my guy. I cannot wait to see him every week. It was Bret Hart. I don't know. I liked the Rocky movies as a kid. My dad liked the Rocky movies. Bret Hart looked like Rocky Balboa. And I was just like, okay, I can fuck with this guy. He's cool. And come on, man, he wore pink. He kicked ass wearing pink. How many guys you know can do that? And the crowd loved him for it. It wasn't even like a weird thing. No one ever brought up that he wore pink. They just knew, like, oh shit, Bret Hart's handling business. That was my guy. So I'm a Hart Foundation guy. You want to talk about like greatest tag teams you get in WWE history? Man, where's Bret Hart? Where's the Bret Hart and Jim Neidhart love? I don't know, former men. I gotta disagree. If the storyline necessitates it, right? If it makes sense, then I don't really care if the New Day win the tag titles. Here's the thing. You just had a big storyline with the tag titles. It was so big, in fact, that it headlined your first night of your biggest pay-per-view of the year. And this is not an insult to the Alpha Academy. Is that the right tag team to follow that up with? You need to build them. Having Chad Gable win that Fatal 4-Way goes a long way. Especially, he doesn't have to beat Gunther, but if they let him have a competitive match with Gunther, tag's made. That'll make them immediately. And then, yeah, maybe you can look at tag titles. Let me finish my fries and I'm gonna start this shit, guys. I'm starving. So sorry. Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero. My uncle showed me cruiserweight title. That's a good match. Yeah, their matches were great. But you know what? I actually like Otis a lot too, man. I think Otis is cool. And Otis can do some shit in the ring, man. Man, I'm okay with that. Man, no cap, no joke. I think Rey Mysterio belongs in the greatest of all time list. He's top 10. He's top 10. I said what I said. He is top 10 on the greatest of all time list. I could even maybe argue top 5. Rey is goated. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Theory. I really don't think that John Cena feud did Theory any favors. Because one, John Cena kind of just shit on him in that promo a little bit. You know, it basically, I hate when wrestlers say that, right? So I think I said something whenever one of you guys said it in a chat, like acting in character. You have to like, it's when you're, I feel like when you're building a match, right? When you're trying to put a match over, you're trying to put a feud over, it's also important that you put your opponent over. Now, you don't have to be kissing their ass. Oh, you're one of the toughest opponents I've ever faced. This is gonna be the hardest match of my life. Please don't hurt me. It doesn't have to be some bullshit like that, right? But you probably shouldn't say, if you beat me, it doesn't matter because no one cares. Okay? So you're literally saying to the audience that it doesn't matter if like that, and that's what John Cena said. John Cena said if Austin Theory beats him, it wouldn't matter. So now the audience is, if John Cena is telling that to the audience, why does the audience give a shit if Austin Theory beats him? Not only that, John Cena also said that Austin Theory couldn't get the job done by himself, and they did a bullshit angle where Cena had him beat, referee wasn't paying attention, then Theory got the pin when the referee turned back around. That just proved everything that John Cena said was right. And I feel like that's part of the reason why no one gives a shit about Theory right now. So here's the difference, Spectrum. When Adam Cole had that promo with Karrion Kross, Karrion Kross destroyed him. Not only that, Karrion Kross destroyed 4 other wrestlers. So at that point, who gives a shit what Adam Cole said? Karrion Kross just beat his ass. That didn't happen with Theory and Cena. Yeah, the Nobody Cares line was bad. Karrion Kross is also goated. I like Karrion Kross, I'll be honest with you. I think he got a pretty raw deal when he got caught up. See, I don't see how anyone could say they couldn't take Karrion Kross seriously. If you, okay, so like, not to call you out, if you really say you couldn't take Karrion Kross seriously after that promo, I have to ask, were you watching NXT weekly after that? He was destroying guys every single week, man. Destroying them. I mean, dude, the match with Balor at NXT Stand and Deliver, you couldn't take him seriously after that finish? Are you fucking crazy? It was great. Possible hot take, but the LWO faction was a horrible idea. I don't think it's a hot take. I think it's okay. Look, it gets Santos Escobar, it's getting him involved in something, right? I'm a big Santos Escobar fan. I think, man, what's the tag team's name? Wild and Mendoza. I know they changed their names. I think those 2 guys are good. Everyone loves Zelina Vega, right? I think Zelina Vega is awesome. You get to see her on TV more now. Man, if you think Santos Escobar is the worst wrestler, is the worst in that group, I don't know what to say. Santos Escobar to me is like no joke. I don't watch a lot of WWE, but I do like to watch Santos. So like if I see something that he's in, I'll watch it. Santos is one of the smoothest wrestlers they have in that company. And I'm not exaggerating when I say it really boggles me why they are not doing more with him. He, like, to me, he'd be a top guy. Maybe, I don't know if I would say WWE champion, right? But he would be right now. He'd have an IC title and a US title. He needs, like, to me, I know everyone wants LA Knight to beat Austin Theory. I want Santos Escobar to beat Austin Theory. That, to me, that's the champ. His gimmick with hair makes more sense. He's probably going to dethrone Austin. I like Santos Escobar. I fucking love Damian Priest. That guy, to me, is a main eventer. And I think they're going to pull the trigger on him here soon, and it's going to be awesome. Obviously, I love Io Sky. I love Bianca Belair. Charlotte's still one of my favorite wrestlers ever. I'm one of those guys that, I'm going to be honest, Ric Flair never clicked with me. Like, I like Ric Flair, and when I go back and watch older wrestling, I enjoy stuff Ric Flair's in, but I've never really been a Ric Flair guy. How people probably feel about Ric Flair is how I feel about Charlotte. Everything she does. Oh, she's fucking great. This girl's great. This is one of the best wrestlers I've ever seen wrestle. And I know, like, anytime I say that, people get they get some type of way. A lot of people don't like Charlotte, but dude, she's just, yes, is she maybe featured a little too much? Sure. She's got like 1 million title reigns, but she doesn't miss in anything she's in. What's up, Wild Harpy? All right, it's time to eat. It's time to play. It is time to get into this. Sorry, guys. Make sure this is set right. I'll make sure I have my document up. It is time for Combat League 122. Let's get some hype in the chat. I'm gonna go ahead and start this shit up. Took a little too long eating there. Combat League 122 starts with a pre-tape interview from Alex Hammerstone, the Forge in Combat champion, and Hammerstone says, Roman Reigns, the big dog. You want to embarrass me at Combat League? You want to embarrass Bullet Club Most Wanted at Combat League 121? Well, it looks like we got the last laugh, Romeo. New Twitch TV champion, AJ Cast. All the gold in Combat League will soon belong to the Bang Bang Gang, Roman, and there ain't a damn thing you or your boy Hook can do about it. I'm gonna lay your ass out tonight in this Forged in Combat match. You're gonna be staring at the lights, big dog, but I'll make sure to leave you here. I'll make sure to leave your hearing intact so you can hear those sweet, sweet words. And still, Forged in Combat champion. And the pre-tape ends. Bang Bang Gang, ew. And, oh my God, it's Slim. Sounds like a 5-year-old made that. Don't be hating on Hammerstone. Hammerstone's bopping. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Combat League 122. And Kenny King, man. Kenny King. Kenny MFing Adams. Dynamic striker, man. Those matches he had with Chad Gable. Out here tonight, man, he really took Damian. He had a really hard-fought loss against Damian Priest a couple of weeks ago, but starting off tonight, Combat League 122. Look, I'll throw a prediction up if you guys want me to throw one, but this is enhancement talent for Combat League, more or less. I've decided that the CAWs who come to Combat League and they like the guys who pick CAWs and they end up like dipping, if I haven't really used them in anything prominent, they're gonna put over our established talent. So if you guys want to get your pancakes back, I guess we can do a bet here. Oops. I don't use that word. I don't like that word. I don't know. I'm weird about that word. It's just, dude, I think it's denigrating. I know this sounds really pretentious, but it's denigrating to the talent because, man, you're really shortchanging what they're doing when you call them that. They're making the other guy look good. It's enhancement. They're not just in there taking a loss, they're bumping for the guy. And they're selling his offense and they're putting his moves over. I mean, calling them jobbers, calling them tools, it's just, I don't know, man. It's a little short-sighted and it's really unfair. It's an unfair way to look at what they do. And Adam Cole fired up. Yeah, I'll throw a prediction up. Adam Cole fired up tonight, making his return to Combat League. He does indeed have the NWO theme. I don't know why. That's just how he came downloaded. I'm going with it. And Adam Cole, listen to this crowd still chanting, "Welcome back." I literally typed who wins Adam Cole. Kenny Adams tries for that drop kick to start the match, but Adam Cole counters and picks up the Russian leg sweep. And now Adams. Who's ready for story time with Adam Cole, baby? Kenny Adams says he's ready for story time, putting Adam Cole against those ropes and an Irish whip into the turnbuckle. And oh, big forearm from Kenny Adams. Adams goes for a quick pin. Cole kicks out at one. Oh, look at Adams rolling through and a kick right to the face. Kenny Adams rushing in on Adam Cole, another forearm. Adams fired up tonight. And a swinging neck breaker connects from Kenny Adams. I think Adam Cole here might have a little bit of that ring rust. You got to think Vince McMahon is reveling in what he's watching right now. But no, drop kick from Adam Cole. Taking Kenny Adams off his feet. And big chops. Big chops. Sending Adams to the ropes and DDT. And Adam Cole top rope. Big frog splash connects and leg hooked. And Kenny Adams kicks right out at one, or right out at two. You missed the Alex Hammerstone segment calling out Roman. NWO is not here. So Miller, they're doing their thing. There is going to be a segment involving them tonight as well. And a gut buster from Kenny Adams. Adams hits the ropes and connects with that knee. And Cole having to roll out and think just a little bell rung by that knee. But wait a minute, Adam Cole in the ring. Gets back in, but runs into that elbow from Kenny Adams. And now, an alley-oop.
Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions.
Clawing at the face, trying to grab the nose and pull down on the jaw.
That was showing great awareness of positioning, placing yourself between the...
We having a KJ cast celebration, baby. I mean, I might have already celebrated. I might have already eaten some vegetables before the stream went live. You never know about me. Pinfall from Adams and Cole. Shoulder up at one.
Cover leads to a strong kick out. He's got him getting ready.
And a side slam connects.
He is now in a discouraging spot.
No, Cole catches the kick. Dragon screw counter.
And now there's an opening.
Kick to the midsection from Cole. And up. No, wait. A right hand from... No kidding, dude. I'm actually kind of nervous about this match. I'm actually kind of nervous about this. I actually don't know if Cole's going to beat this cat. Crazier things have happened in Combat League, though. For real, for real.
looking to completely render this leg useless. Stump puller leg snap. Very effective. He's been quickly taken.
And Adam's in that corner. Oh, and misses the kick, and elbow drop from Adam Cole. Counter. Big boot to follow up. Kick to the chin. What does he call? Is that just the boom? What does he call that? And oh my goodness, are you kidding? Kenny Adams kicks out. The boom knee! Right after the boom, Adams kicking right out, and Cole shocked, but still going after it. Cole realizing that Kenny Adams a little tougher than what I thought. And kicking the ribs. And another DDT and Cole pinfall, leg hooked. And that's all she wrote for Kenny Adams. And Adam Cole gets to his feet after the match, and he walks up to the camera, and he stares right at the camera, and he says, "I hope you're ready for Calgary, Vince." And then he does the boom, and the crowd goes along with him, and Adam Cole exits the ring. Boo! Shame on you. I told you guys to put your pancakes on Adam Cole, and someone insisted on doing Kenny Adams. I don't know why. I can respect it. I can respect the wanting the wild and crazy. The camera cuts backstage, and Annika Hex is with Akira Mackey, and she's prepared to interview Akira Mackey, but Vince McMahon interrupts. Adam Cole, damn it! You think I'm a liar? You have Damian Priest and Sami Zayn convinced I'm a liar? Well, to hell with you in the NWO. Miller, you basement-dwelling jackass! I want your TV tuned to Combat League tonight so that I can show to you, Adam, and the whole damn world I am the smartest man in professional wrestling. And the camera cuts away. This next segment I'm actually really looking forward to, because I know you guys are going to be clowning in chat, so let me go ahead and go over it here. There's calamity happening in the back, and folks, I don't know what's going on, but we got a camera team. Take it to the back. And the camera cuts backstage, and Cedric Alexander, Bobby Lashley, Marcus Sanders, and Barry Barnes are destroying interview set equipment. They're tossing lights. They're smashing cameras. They're just throwing tables. They're going nuts. And the Hurt Business eventually make their way out on stage. And Marcus Sanders grabs a cameraman, and he shoves the cameraman to the ground. And Sanders then picks up the camera, and he just smashes it. Barry Barnes taps Cedric out. Hey, Cedric, check this out. And he gets Cedric Alexander's attention. And Barnes points out a fan in the front row who's wearing a Lone Star Strong t-shirt. And Cedric smirks and says, "Oh, you're a Jesse Cope fan, huh?" And he grabs the fan by the collar and tosses him over the barricade. And Cedric rips the t-shirt off of this fan, and Marcus Sanders and Barry Barnes are like sharks, and they surround this guy, and they begin stomping on him. A couple of security guards come running out from the back, and Bobby Lashley charges at one and drops him with a lariat. He then grabs the other security guard and locks in the Hurt Lock. And the camera cuts to Cedric, who's choking this fan with his own Jesse Coat t-shirt. And Ric Flair eventually comes out. He comes out with a group of security. And Flair is incensed. "Cedric, that's enough! Get your boys out of here!" And Cedric looks at Rick. He says, "Finn Balor, Jesse Coaston, they started this! Wesley, they started this! And there's only one way this is gonna end. You want us to calm down? You want to send Barnes and Marcus Sanders out of the arena? That's fine, boss. Do it. But just know, at Calgary Stampede, I'm ending Finn Balor's career. I'm just letting you know that now. His career is over. And Cedric then shoulder checks Ric Flair. And the Hurt Business head to the backstage with all these security guards following behind them. Goodness, and how insane was that? The Hurt Business just losing their minds because of Finn Balor pulling one over with Jesse Coates Slim and Wesley. No, they're just pissed. They're sitting on that. They're pissed that they feel like they got embarrassed by Jesse Coates Slim, Wesley, and Finn Balor on Tuesday. So look, they ain't putting up with it. They handling business tonight. It was it was a fan. It was like I didn't say a kid. It's like a 25-year-old dude wearing a Jesse Coates shirt. Either way, he got jumped. Wasn't a kid though. And here we go, next match of the night in women's division. I gotta get Naomi's theme song going. No, not this one. Where's her Impact theme song? Man, what? And Naomi, man, last time we saw her had that close contest with Hasley Macha. And why did Ric Flair just kick Cedric and Bobby Lashley out of the Rock and Roll Forever? I just cannot believe what the two of them what the four of them, what they just did out here. And I'm surprised they didn't come after me. I should actually be thankful that they didn't, I guess. And man, this match is going to be awesome here, man. Blair Davenport and Naomi. Blair Davenport, the assassin of Bullet Club Most Wanted. She's taking on Naomi. Naomi came back in a big match with Hasley Macha, really pushed Hasley. Thought she was going to win that Digital Valkyrie Championship, but Marcus was this close, Maddox. You lucky security cam. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, I'm glad. And Bullet Club in full effect, man. Last week, Combat League 121, KJ Cast winning the Twitch TV Championship. And from what I've heard, I am friends with KJ. I gotta be honest, not a fan of how he beat Hook, but I'm cool with KJ and Michaels. And I wasn't invited, but I heard that they partied. They've been partying all week. Cast and Michaels not here tonight. Juice Robinson not here tonight. Alex Hammerstone, Blair Davenport handling business for Bullet Club Most Wanted. Marcus would have taken out a few more fans if Rick didn't show up. Well, I hope Cedric Alexander, I hope the Hurt Business are happy with what they just did. I hope they're happy. They went on a bender, bro. I have it on good authority that they went ham. And Blair Davenport charging right at Naomi. Irish whip sending Naomi to the ropes, and Davenport goes low. Leapfrog. And Naomi runs right into a shoulder tackle. Look at that kick from Davenport and another kick to the side of the head. Now, you guys aren't even in the building. You guys are for real still at the bar. Robinson's knocking them back with you guys. Double knees from Blair. Blair and Alex, look, they partied a little bit, but look, they knew they had to handle business for their group, for their squad, for the Bang Bang Gang. As Naomi has her roll to the outside, and Davenport, I think, has her eyes locked. Dives to the outside, colliding with Naomi. Been sleeping for around 15 hours. And thank you guys for tuning in to Combat League 122. Adam Cole, beginning of the night, starting the night off, taking on Kenny Adams. Big victory for Adam Cole. And we heard from Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon, he says he has a partner tonight. Look, he's the master of lie. Miller called him out. He's a liar for a reason. If he had a partner, why did he ask Adam Cole to be their partner at 121? That's the KJ Cast Talk Show, the casting couch, man. Two count from Davenport to Naomi. No, Naomi rolls out of the way. And now Naomi stomping on the shoulder and follows up with a jumping knee. KJ Cass is right. Drop kick misses. And now look at her stomping on the spine and the shoulder blades. Oh, you're not attacking random stars. You're just attacking an innocent man, an innocent young man in the front row, enjoying eating his popcorn, drinking his beer, having a good night. Oh, we're not attacking other stars. We're only attacking, we're only focused on our partners. Is that fan gonna join Slim, Jesse Coate, Wesley, and Finn Balor at Calgary Stampede? Let me ask you that, Barry. Blair Davenport just eating the Falcon Arrow and goes for the pin. And Naomi kicks out at 2. Naomi is not. Naomi's played by Blizzard. It's a big drop kick from Blair Davenport. Naomi coming right back, moving out of the way of that double stomp, and Davenport off the top rope misses the drop kick. Naomi just a little bit faster in that instance and comes down with a knee. Oh, you mistook the fan for Jesse Coate. My bad. Slim, get your boys. Slim, Bucket, are y'all gonna handle these fools in Calgary Stampede? I'm not gonna stand for this nonsense they're talking. Please handle these fools at Calgary Stampede. Naomi gets a 2 count after that pinfall. Nope, Blair Davenport kick in the midsection and takes control of the grapple, sending Naomi to the ropes. Davenport goes low, leapfrog again, and another shoulder tackle. No, Slim, that's right, you haven't. You handle business. You've been handling business with these fools. And, oh, just dropping it with a snowplow! Spiking Naomi to the canvas! And Naomi again kicks on it too. What up, Swift? What up, Taylor Swift? Swift, Taylor Swift. Davenport again, top. And another knee. Just dropping it, just crushing the chest of Naomi, man. Nope, right hand from Naomi. And a jawbreaker to counter Blair Davenport. Blair rocked. Naomi needs to go for the finish here. Go for broke Naomi. No. Davenport back to her feet. And, oh, that just really upset her. No, elbow from Naomi. Going at it now. Get after it, Naomi. Clotheslines. And trips Davenport. Davenport kicks out at 2. And an elbow. Naomi looking good. And Ray, what up, boy? That Fujiwara just dropping Blair Davenport's shoulder first to the canvas. And a second one. Man, and you know the crazy, look, I said something in Discord and thought that like maybe only a couple of you would. I got so many DMs about fantasy matches. You guys want to see a Combat League versus the World. And the crazy thing is that show is not until December 31st or January 1st. So the fact that we're already looking forward to it means only good things for Combat League. The main event of that pay-per-view, by the way, I actually was going to do a huge announcement on it because that's going to be our big end of the year show. The main event of that show is going to be whoever the Combat League World Champion is defending that title against Bruno Sammartino. So Bad Guy Bobby, we do a pay-per-view once. Well, last year we did it in August. It was called Combat League versus the World, and it was a 2-night pay-per-view. And you basically just pick dream matches that you would like to see your Combat League wrestler take on, and you just pick a wrestler that you personally wanted to see them wrestle. So some of the dream matches we had last year, we had Batista against the Ultimate Warrior. Bad News Bodo was playing Batista. We had a 20-man battle royal, 10 wrestlers from around the world, 10 Combat League wrestlers. Winner got a Twitch TV title match. Ezekiel, of all people, won that fucking match. And then R-Truth beat the brakes off of him. We had the Cosmic Angels from Stardom taking on Jade Cargill and the Baddies. Jesus, what else did we? We had Lee Moriarty challenging Speedball Mike Bailey for the X Division title. Eddie Guerrero defending the Combat League World title against Okada. And Blair Davenport, big victory tonight. Bullet Club still continuing their run of dominance. Was Blue Meanie, we get, I don't know if we get Blue Meanie at any point, man. Blair Davenport looking impressive in that match with Naomi.
Here is your winner, Blair Davenport. Shares the W against fierce competition.
And speaking of pay-per-view announcements, let's talk about the pay-per-view announcement. I already announced it on Tuesday. I spoiled myself. I got too excited. But Friday, August 25th, that is right. Mark it on your calendars. Friday, August 25th, Combat League returns the pay-per-view. And for the first time ever, Combat League takes the pay-per-view internationally with London Calling live in London, England. And the main event has already been set. Well, first off, we're going to announce 2 matches later tonight, but one of the first matches taking place at London Calling will be the Rock and Roll Forever Finals. But our main event, Cody Rhodes and Terry Funk will defend the Combat League World Tag Team Championships against the Hidden Blade, Jay White and Haku Sakamoto, and an all-or-nothing titles versus careers 2 out of 3 falls match. Taken Vandal playing Haku Sakamoto and Toxic Nova playing Jay White, they have decided they want one more match with Cody Rhodes and Terry Funk. If Cody Rhodes and Terry Funk can beat them decisively, if they can beat them without needing help, without having to resort to cheating, Jay White, Toxic Nova, and Taken Vandal, I couldn't think of his name, sorry, they will stop playing as Jay White and Haku Sakamoto. Jay White and Sakamoto will no longer be allowed in Combat League. Vandal and Toxic will have to switch to 2 new characters. That is the main event, 2 out of 3 falls, titles versus careers. We're also going to have the Rock and Roll Finals on that pay-per-view. Friday night, August 25th, Combat League, London Calling. And Switchblade, are you here? I need Switchblade here for this, because this is going to be one of the matches that I'm going to go ahead and announce for London Calling. After that announcement pops off, Craig O'Mac is backstage with Blair Davenport. And Craig reveals that Blair Davenport has a major announcement. And Blair says, Olivia Pierre, I want you to know that I just spoke to Ric Flair and he agrees. You bring that Digital Valkyrie Championship to London because Hammerstone said it best. All the gold belongs to the Bang Bang Gang. At London Calling, Olivia, that Digital Valkyrie Championship belongs to me. And Blair Davenport walks off camera. And the camera then cuts to Annika, to another interview segment. This time, Annika Hex is with Britt Baker, and Hex has a major announcement concerning London Calling and the Combat League World Singles Championship. And Annika Hex says, Combat League, thank you for joining me. Britt Baker, Ric Flair has just announced some major news for London Calling concerning your Combat League World Singles Championship. At London Calling, it has been made official that a title eliminator will take place between Chyna and Tegan Nox. The winner will be recognized as the official #1 contender for the World Singles Championship. And Britt Baker smiles at this announcement and she says, finally, it's about damn time Ric Flair does the right thing. Tegan Nox and Chyna, if I'm gonna be quite honest with you, neither one of you deserve a championship match, but I'll be honest, Annika, finally getting to watch those two beat the hell out of each other, well, it'll be well worth it. And then Annika says, Britt, you didn't let me finish. Because also taking place at London Calling, you will be defending the Combat League World Singles Championship against Hasley Macha. And Britt Baker is completely speechless at this announcement, and she storms off camera. And we go to our next match. R.I.P. Britt. True. Swift, why are you saying what? Why are you saying Vince, Ric Flair is just like Bret Hart, the worst president. She hit 5 to 50. No, but you see, you gotta, did you not hear? Britt Baker made an agreement with Hasley Macha. If Hasley Macha teams with Britt Baker at Calgary Stampede, Britt would give her a title match. Britt was kind of hoping that she could talk her way out of it. Ric Flair just made it happen. Not to mention, Hasley Macha does have a win. She did beat Nikki Bella, a World Trios champion. Hey, you know me. Everything has a reason behind it. And we go to the ring for our next match of the night. Sarnai Borjigin taking on Akira Mackey. Predictions coming up now.
This is the kind of match the WWE Universe has been dreaming of, and that dream is about to become a reality. She certainly knows how to get a reaction.
Nice, I get to watch her lose again. This is Taken Vandal playing Sarnai Borjigin, facing Akira Mackey, played by Nixium. And Nixium, I look out for my guys. I want you to remember, man. I want you to remember this. I look out for my guys. It's because Nikki wasn't me yet. Are we thinking, Pin? Here comes Akira Mackey, ready for another match. Fired up just like last time. Bro, Batista, do you think long hair or shaved hair is going well? I just watch your nostalgic videos. What? I'm so confused. And you see the back of that jacket, game over. Welcome in, Ardon. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Ardon? However, welcome in. I think you followed last time. I don't think I showed you any love. So thank you for joining the Baddest Club on Twitch TV. Rhea's theme is good. And Akira Mackey coming up short against Emily Bune at Combat League 120, Combat League 120. And like Olivia Pierre said, do you think Akira Mackey went to the back and was crying about her loss? No, she said, let's do it again. And that's what Akira Mackey's focused on, getting a win in Combat League. And she's got a tough opponent tonight, Sarnai Borjigin, the queen of the Mongols. The Mongolian Empress has that lineage with the Khan dynasty.
She needs this business.
And he's a jawbreaker and a big clothesline to the back. And big congratulations to Olivia Pierre defending that title against Emily Bune at Combat League 120. But it looks like the third defense in Olivia Pierre's title run is going to be happening at London Calling. She's going to be defending that title against Blair Davenport. Sarnai Borjigin goes low. Leapfrog from Borjigin. Oh, a big right hand. And a big knee to the jaw and chest. It really looks like it hit the chest more than anything, but Mackey a little rocked, having to slide to the apron, and Sarnai has her sized up. No forearm from Mackey. Mackey back in the ring, but Sarnai recovers pretty quickly. Their double leg takedown, side control, and gets full mount and begins teeing off on Mackey, but Mackey covers up. Sarnai wrestling against that turnbuckle, and wow, a flop. Mackey slipped on a banana. Slipped on a banana peel, it looks like. Eats a kick. And slams Sarnai Borjigin to the canvas. Right hand. Nope, blocks. And another takedown, and again mounting Mackey and teeing off on her again. And even more strikes from Sarnai. Man, Sarnai, I'm telling you, this girl is... she's a dark horse in Combat League. You know, hasn't had, her outings haven't been, she hasn't really hit that stride yet, but I'm telling you, when she finds it, she's going to be dangerous. Back suplex from Akira Mackey. Spectrum, I think you should. I really think you should. Back suplex again from Mackey, and now Sarnai having to roll to the outside, and now Mackey looks like she has her in her sights, and Mackey dives through the middle rope, dives on Sarnai. Ooh, Pinta, baby. Let me jot these title redemptions down. And now both ladies outside of the ring. So we had hook on that tip. We're going to go ahead and take that out. Boom. And then we have Pinta. I said, what did KJ Cass post on Twitter? Kick to the midsection from Mackey. Mackey tossing Sarnai back into the ring. She showed a picture on X about her hair on the floor. She did that last time with her pink hair before she returned. Well, how long is she supposed to be out for? Do you know? Taylor Swift? Sarnai Irish whipping Mackey to the ropes, and leapfrog from Sarnai, and another launch, a big right hand. And Sarnai again, only a 2 count. What the hell is Queen of the Ring? Jawbreaker from Mackey. Has that wrist locked, and hammerlock. Oh, hammerlock DDT from Mackey. I just delete the contest, and all of you guys get your points back. And there's the, wait a minute, rear naked choke locked in. Has the hooks into the thighs. Sarnai, I don't think she really has anywhere to go. But Sarnai's tough. Look at Sarnai really just trying to keep herself composed. Oh, and able to get those elbows to the rib cage. The Aussie torture machine getting broken up. And Sarnai now placing Mackey on the ropes. Snapmare from Sarnai. Oh, stomping on the spine of Mackey. Big missile drop kick to the face. Right in the much, and Sarnai fired up, and Mackey back to her feet, and a big right hand. That makes sense, because that's the title of the Mildred Burke book is Queen of the Ring. Is it a movie or a TV series? I would love to watch it. Mildred Burke, she's so fascinating. She was like legit. Short arm clothesline. Man, how about the Iron Claw movie coming out in December about the Von Erichs? I am really excited for that movie. I think I'm just gonna see it in opening night. I'm pretty sure. Sarnai looking at the turnbuckles, looking at the crowd. Oh, and just leaping back in with that kick. Taking Mackey off her feet. Let's do it, bro. Sarnai dropping Mackey on the apron, and again, big right hands firing away. Sarnai's just trying to hurt somebody out here. Look, here's the thing about Sarnai. Sarnai isn't the she's efficient. She's not looking for flashy moves. She's just looking to get the 3 count. Oh, but she runs into that boot from Mackey there. But Sarnai back to her feet. Hook, leg on the neck, and no, just turns her inside out. Let's do it, bad guy. I'm down. And Mackey stowed her up, and Sarnai cannot believe it, but you've heard me say it time and time again. You cannot lose focus. When you have those close falls, you gotta go in for the kill. And oh, I don't know what you call that, but she just turned Mackey inside out, almost cranking on that neck. And Mackey again showed her up. Video of KJ, Sean, and Juice in a limo surrounded by Japanese women. KJ wearing the Twitch TV title. Everyone in the limo cheers out and raises their hands. KJ stands up and through the sunroof, who's on the streets of Tokyo where it's currently 2 a.m. He screams out a slurred word. And no! He lifts a vegetable stick to his face. Dude, you know you can't do that in Japan, bro. They will fucking, you can't, that part didn't happen because if they see that shit, and they will, your ass will be permanently exiled from Japan. They do not play with their vegetable laws there. But yes, you are sticking your head out the window screaming and new. And Sarnai with a big dragon sleeper. Causing Mackey no choice. Mackey had no choice but to tap out. And Sarnai, proud of her win, gets to her feet and makes her exit from the ring. Sarnai, fantastic performance. A pre-taped video package plays, and it hypes up the World Championship match at Calgary Stampede. And it starts with Josh Alexander in his Walking Weapon Academy. Remember that short-lived faction? Well, he still has his gym, damn it. Josh Alexander in the Walking Weapon Academy, and he unstraps his headgear, and he takes a swig of water, and he tosses it, he looks at the camera. Seth Rollins, there is nowhere for you to run, and no one for you to hide behind at Calgary Stampede. At Calgary Stampede, we are locked in. The disrespect that you've shown the Combat League locker room, the Combat League audience, and the Combat League World Championship, it ends in Calgary, Seth. You're an embarrassment to the sport of professional wrestling. You call yourself the ace of Combat League, but Seth, what you really are is the joke. At Calgary Stampede, I'm going to do what I should have done at All-American Combat. I am going to become the new Combat League World Champion. And there isn't a damn thing you, Vince, or the rest of the Church of McMahon can do about it. And then it cuts to Seth Rollins, and Rollins, he just looks deranged. His hair is all over the place. He's sitting at Vince McMahon's desk. His feet are kicked up on the desk, and he's leaning back, and he says, "Joshy, do you really think you belong in a ring with me? Do you think I'm scared of you, Josh? Do you think I'm scared? I'm not scared of you, Josh. You're just so funny. I can't wait for Calgary Stampede, Josh. I can't wait to be in that cage locked in with you because I am the ace of combat, Josh. I am the ace of Combat League. And at Calgary Stampede, you're just going to have to learn the hard way that you and I are not in the same conversation when it comes to wrestling greats." It's just like I said weeks ago, Josh. You may be a once-in-a-decade wrestler, but baby, I'm once in a lifetime. And that video package ends, and that's the main event of Calgary Stampede. Cage match. It is going to be Josh Alexander challenging Seth Rollins for the Combat League World title. And after that video package airs, we go backstage where Craig O'Mac is with Tegan Nox Chyna, and he wants their thoughts on their tag team match and what was just announced. And Tegan Nox smiles and she says, oh, it's going to be so good to watch Britt Baker get her ass kicked by Hasley. But you know what, Craig? I'm not letting the London Calling announcement distract me from what's important, and that's Calgary Stampede. And Chyna cuts her off, and she says, "Tegan, that's why you've never been the World Singles Champion, because you're not focused on what's really important." Okay, great. We're teaming up at Calgary Stampede. Awesome. What I'm more focused on is when I step in that ring with you. And do you know why, Tegan? Because in All-American Combat, I had to dead to rights with that pedigree. I should have had my hand raised and that title around my waist at the end of the night, but Britt had to spoil that. It's a different game at London Calling, Tegan, because there is no Britt. It's just you and me, and this time, I'm going to finish you. I'm going to become the next contender for the World Singles Championship, and that title is coming to me. So tonight, and at Calgary Stampede, sure, great, we'll work together. But at London Calling, I'm kicking your ass. And Chyna walks off, and Tegan Nox is in disbelief at what Chyna just said. London Calling is the name of our next pay-per-view, August 25th, Friday. You're gonna put all your pancakes on the next match? All right. Let's get it. This fool said, "What's London Calling? Ooh, Brits. Don't I have a no kilometer clause in my contract?" What the fuck does that mean? Spectrum said he's gonna grow his 272 today. I feel like if I did enough damage, she would have tapped. Maybe. I respect the hustle, Nixium. Even though it's the far easier unit of measurement. If I hadn't lost, I would. That's basically what he's saying. And our next match, tag team action. We just heard what Chyna had to say to Tegan Nox, and now they got to work together. One half of the Combat League World Tag Team Champions. Stop it, Grizzly. What's the other? And I think both Chyna, Tegan Nox, well, I think both pairs, Chyna and Tegan Nox, now realize they have to fight each other at London Calling. And I think Chyna, she's already looking ahead to that. She is focused. She wants to beat Tegan Nox. Meanwhile, Britt Baker, she did say she'd give Hasley Macha a world title match. I guess she was hoping that Gerald and Hasley would forget. And Ric Flair saying, hey, Hasley beat the World Trios champion in a singles match. If she wants the world title match, she's got it. She still has a top 5 standing. He's gonna go ahead and make this happen, and I don't think Britt Baker planned on that. But tonight it's Tegan Nox partnering with Chyna, and when Nox gets in the ring, she kind of looks at Chyna. And you can tell there's an issue brewing here between the two. I don't think Tegan Nox appreciated what Chyna had to say. And here come their opponents. Wow, Gerald Bland was supposed to come out with, well, okay, he's still with them. And there's Britt Baker, Combat League World Singles Champion, coming out first. Slim, what you got to say about what Chyna said? Chyna said, it's great that you guys are tagging, but she's not worried. She's looking forward to beating you at London Calling. How about that? What you got to say to Grizzly? Chyna can step aside. Ooh. Them's fighting words. And there's Britt Baker's opponent. Oh, Britt Baker. There is your opponent. Just look at the swagger on display. At London Calling. We could be looking at the next World Singles Champion. Squift, it's up to you. Make some video packages for the pay-per-view. And Hasley Macha, man, she got what she wanted. And Britt Baker starting things off with her, and Chyna starting things off with her and Tegan. And look at Chyna, like Tegan wants to start, but Chyna just wanted to get in there first. Irish whip from Britt Baker. Big jumping knee, rocking Chyna. Gerald's a cutie pie. Absolutely. He makes my heart flutter every time I see him.
Which is definitely easier said than done. Now tagging her in.
Macha, the legal woman in this tag match. All right, Spectrum, be good, homie. Big knee from Hasley. And now Hasley goes for an early pin. Chyna out at one.
And she's thinking of recovering now. Still time to roll.
And now Hasley going after Tegan Nox. No, Tegan dropping Hasley Macha on that top rope. Well, hold on. How do you know about Gerald in the trunks, brother? Bucket, how do you know about that? I've not shown that Gerald at all. Big spear from Tegan Nox. And just pulling Tegan Nox out of that corner. And I think Britt Baker's looking at Hasley Macha. Part of her's admiring what Mocha's doing, but the other part knows that that's what's waiting for her at London Calling. Baker double underhooks on Nox in. That's that move she finished Manami Toyota with in that cage of death match. And tags back in Hasley. There's 100% at Gerald Bland with trunks, yes. 100%.
She breaks the count quick. Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
Big stomps from Hasley.
Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow. She makes the tag.
Who has lost to all 3 of the last women's champs? Chyna. Who has beat the current women's champ? Not Chyna, but me on 4 separate occasions. Chyna is enhancement talent for the future. I am the future suplex from Hasley Macha. Just dropping Chyna. Well, Slim, hold on. He's a World Trios champion. The Trios titles are world titles, so yes, he is a world champ. Flapjack from Chyna to Britt Baker.
Tag, switching it up.
Tegan Nox, the legal woman. Big jumping knee from Nox, taking Britt Baker off of her feet. Britt Baker's stunned. And now slamming Britt Baker into the canvas. Now Tegan Nox fired up in the corner.
You have got to be in elite physical condition to pull off something like that.
And look at the two now working together. A little disagreement earlier. Chyna big, and I think they realize that they can set aside their London calling differences because neither one of them like Britt Baker, and how can you blame them? Chyna just tossing Britt Baker out of that turnbuckle. Britt Baker kicks out at 1. Hasley back to the apron. Hasley was right in there. Hey, Awesome Fearless Wicked are the only team to defend those titles. No team has. They're also the only team to hold the titles twice. Awesome Fearless Wicked, they're goated in the trios division as far as I'm concerned. I cannot wait to see this match at London Calling, bro. Tegan Nox and Chyna and a title eliminator. It's going to be fire. Baker sending Chyna back into the ring. And an elbow drop from and Britt Baker and Hasley Macha working a hell of a lot better together than Chyna and Tegan Nox seem to be. But I think Britt Baker, unlike Chyna, her priorities are a little bit more organized. Britt Baker, take out Tegan Nox and Chyna, and then you can focus on Hasley Macha. What is Phil? You just gotta get there. Look, you don't even, pancakes aren't the only way to get a title match. We do stuff like that 8-man battle royal blizzard. We do stuff like that. If you're winning a couple of matches and you're in a hot spot, you can start a feud with the champion. Miller came right in and had a feud with the Twitch TV champion. He unfortunately, didn't win both matches, but I'm cooking him right now. No, but Miller came right in and had a Twitch TV title feud. So there's not just one way to get a Twitch TV title. If the story calls for it and the story makes sense, you'll get a title match. Look at Olivia Pierre. Look at freaking Emily Bune. Emily Bune got a title match in her second match in Combat League. Well, fuck. Is that what you guys want to do? You guys want to do that? Let's do it. Main event of Tuesday's Combat League. Well, no, it's not going to be the main event because the main event, because Tuesday is Calgary Stampede. Thursday night, next Thursday, a week from today, the Combat League Women's World Tag Team Championships will be on the line. It will be Tegan Nox and Britt Baker breaks up the pin. Tegan Nox and Liv Morgan challenging Chyna and Sonya Deville. Big splash from the top rope. Let's make it happen. No, I heard Chyna say she wanted the match. All right, so here's the deal. You can do, okay, so I'm going to ask you guys. What are our thoughts on another ladder war? What's up, Bluffies? What's going on? How would we feel about, I don't know if I want to do a ladder war. I feel like, how would you guys feel about doing a ladder war to open the show on next Thursday? I have 4 tag teams. I'm not going to tell you 2 of them. One tag team will be the tag champs, Chyna and Sonya Deville. Second tag team will be Tegan Nox and Liv Morgan. Third tag team will be Olivia Pierre and Akira Mackey. And the fourth team will be a yet to be announced tag team. But I know who it's going to be. So I'm going to let you decide, Grizzly. I'm going to let you decide, and then I'll let the chat decide. Do we want a new ladder war coming up next week on Combat League? Or do we just want Tegan Nox and Liv Morgan challenging Chyna and, challenging Chyna and Sonya Deville for the tag titles? Another running power slam from Chyna. Key is not on fire, says ladder war. I'm going to let you guys decide. Hey, Peachy Keen with the raid. I do agree with Slim. We technically just had one, but it wasn't a tag team ladder war, so I am willing to make exceptions. The tag ladder wars are typically a lot better. However, we don't have to do it. We can just do the tag team match. Big elbows from Hasley Macha. And Chyna makes the tag to Tegan Nox. Britt Baker, wait a minute, off the ropes. What's up, studio? Time stop from Britt Baker. Just smashes Tegan Nox to the canvas. This could be it. Chyna knocked off the apron. Nox kicks out at 2. I actually do appeal to what Slim is saying. I feel like ladder wars are rare and they should be rare. I agree with that. Yes, I think we should just do a tag title match. No ladder war. But don't worry, guys. There will be a ladder war coming up. We're definitely going to have one. We're 100% going to have one. We're going to do it after London Calling. So Olivia Pierre and Akira Mackey, let's get you guys in some tag matches. Start building up toward it. Yeah, I'm vetoing the votes. I'm using my judicial powers. And I'm throwing a veto. Ladder, I agree with Slim. We just had a ladder war on pay-per-view. I would rather have the tag match build to the number 1 contender match at London Calling. I do agree. I agree with you. There should be no bitch-assness, but I do think there's logic and reason. But I think there's logic and reason behind not doing a ladder war right away. As Britt Baker goes for the pin, Tegan Nox kicks out at 1. It won't be. It won't be. I don't even want to risk it. That's the thing. I don't want to be unfair to anybody and give Olivia Pierre 2 more defenses before the pay-per-view just to have the 5. I'm okay. We're gonna. I want the match to be Olivia Pierre defending the title against Blair Davenport at London Calling. So Olivia Pierre will not defend the title until that pay-per-view. Pinfall. Nah, man, Sarnai won. We're going to see her again. You win, you get back on. We're going to use you again. Was that a break? I don't know who broke that up. Britt Baker getting tossed to the ring by Chyna. Now look at Hasley, the baddest woman in the ring, tossing Chyna out of the ring. What other time? I'm not going to announce any more matches yet. I'm going to announce them as part of the show. That way you have you have surprises. The card is pretty much mapped out. I'm going to say right now, a lot of you guys will have matches at the pay-per-view. Some of you might not. It just depends, because what I really want, I want to give the main event a lot of time, because I'm changing my sliders for the pay-per-view. Nib sent me some sliders on TikTok, and I'm not going to use those sliders until the next pay-per-view. And the tag match is going to be a 2 out of 3 falls. And we're going to get, and I don't mean like an in-game 2 out of 3 falls. I mean, after the first fall, I'm going to reset the match. We do it again. This tag match, I'm telling you guys right now, this tag match is going to be the biggest match in Combat League. That's why it's main eventing this pay-per-view. This, to me, is the biggest angle on pay-per-view. Or this is the biggest angle in Combat League. The titles versus careers. 2 out of 3 falls. It's going to get a lot of time. I'll be for real with you. If that match goes 35 minutes, I'm going to be satisfied. No, so there's been 4 matches announced for London Calling. The 4 matches are the main event, the 2 out of 3 falls, Cody Rhodes and Terry Funk defending the titles against Jay White and Haku Sakamoto. Then you have the Rock and Roll Forever Finals. So we're down to 4 teams. After tonight, we'll be down to 4 teams. Whatever, the final 2 teams will compete in the Rock and Roll Forever Finals at the pay-per-view. That's a breakup for Britt Baker. I don't know if that's 1 or 2. We have Chyna taking on Tegan Nox in a title eliminator. Winner gets the next World Singles Championship match. And then Britt Baker is defending the World Singles title against Hasley Macha. Those are the only 4 matches that have been announced for London Calling. Thank you, Bucket. 1 breakup for Chyna and Tegan Nox. 2 breakups for Hasley Macha and Britt Baker. Oh, and just slamming Tegan Nox face first. No, Tegan Nox kicks her off. Nox, no! Nox running right into that knee from Hasley Macha. Spinning back kick from Nox, and Nox with the big shining wizard. The tag finals, I don't know. It's going to be after the pay-per-view, though. And Nox and Chyna win the match. And after the match is over, Britt Baker and Hasley Macha roll out of the ring. And there was some miscommunication in the match where Tegan Nox, I think, let's just say, pretend Tegan Nox knocked Chyna off the apron, and Chyna's upset about it. So Chyna gets in the ring, she turns Tegan Nox around, and the two begin, you know, engaging in a, they're yelling at each other. And it looks like they're about to come to blows, but Britt Baker gets back in and attacks Tegan Nox from behind, and Chyna wants to respond, but she can't because, she can't because Hasley Macha gets back in the ring and Macha just lays out Chyna, big clothesline to the back of the neck and head. And Britt Baker and Hasley Macha, they begin staring at each other. And it looks like these two might actually fight each other as well. But then Baker and Hasley begin stomping on Tegan Nox and Chyna. And this causes Nikki Bella and Liv Morgan to come out running from the back. And as they get in the ring, someone grabs Liv Morgan's ankle and prevents her from getting in and pulls her out, and it's Tam Nakano. And Nakano begins stomping on Liv Morgan, and Nikki Bella goes outside of the ring to go after Tam Nakano, and she runs into a super kick from Angel Woods. And Wood stands over Nikki Bella. Tam Nakano kneels down and starts throwing strikes at Liv Morgan. Angel Woods tosses Nikki Bella into the steel steps. And in the ring, Britt Baker and Hasley Macha. Macha drops Chyna with a massive powerbomb. And Britt Baker curb stomps Tegan Nox. Angel Woods and Tam Nakano join Britt Baker and Hasley Macha in the ring. And the fourth member of Team DMD for Calgary Stampede is none other than Angel Woods. So at Calgary Stampede, it is going to be a Calgary Stampede match, basically a Survivor Series match. It is going to be Chyna, Tegan Nox, Nikki Bella, and Liv Morgan, and they will be taking on Team DMD. That is Britt Baker, Hasley Macha, Tam Nakano, and now joining them, Angel Woods. After the match is over, after all the calamity calms down, you hear an announcement. The following message has been paid for by the New World Order. And the camera cuts to the NWO Miller with Kevin Nash and Scott Hall in that undisclosed location. And Kevin Nash says, "It's the moment of truth, Vince. The pressure is on, man." And the Miller says, "Vince McMahon, the master of deception, the king of frauds. Your lies come to an end tonight, Vince, because unlike Sammy and Damian, I'm never going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Tonight, we find out that you are leading Sammy and Damian, men who have shown time and time again that they would do anything for you. Vince, you are leading them into a situation that you won't be able to allow yourself out of at Calgary Stampede." And then Scott Hall says, "Which is fine with us, man. You're going to be all alone in Calgary, Chico. We can't wait for that, Vince." And the Miller says, "Tonight's main event, the final match in the second round of the Rock and Roll Forever. The moment that Sammy and Damian realize that you actually don't give a damn about them. This is going to be a show to remember. The end of McMahonism." And the video scrambles. And yep, I'm telling you, I don't think Vince has a tag partner either, if you want me to be 100% honest with you. And let me turn my graphic up. Because we go to our co-main event. Let me make sure this match is the right length. Everything's good. Vince, with the power of McMahonism, can beat anyone, even 2v1. Whoa. You're going a little too far there, buddy. You need to relax, pal. It's going to be Reverend Devon. And it's Forged in Combat Championship time. Miller, DM me your theory.
The Fighting Championship.
I think Marcus can get away with a cheeky low blow. Really? Y'all trying to do some nasty stuff, huh? Y'all trying to really hurt somebody. It's gonna be Reverend Devon. Damn it, dude. How the fuck are you guys always spoiling my shit? Thanks a lot, dude. It is Reverend Devon. Thanks, Bucket, for spoiling it. And the tribal chief, man. He tried to help out. He tried to help Hook. Speared Alex Hammerstone in that Twitch TV title match, and that allowed KJ Cass to take advantage, kicking Hook between the legs during that red drum. And that allowed KJ Cass to turn things around in his favor, becoming the new Twitch TV title, or becoming the new Twitch TV champion, bringing that title to Bullet Club. And we saw Juice Robinson, KJ Cass, Shawn Michaels. They're in Japan, tearing it up in Roppongi right now. But I want to DM you what my theory. DM me your theory, please. If Roman wins these two, if it was Reverend Devon, he would have said, "We'll just have to wait and see." Y'all know my tells too well. But no, okay. So seriously, I don't want to disappoint you guys. It is actually Reverend Devon. Like seriously, like there is no. We'll have to wait and see. This is 100% Reverend Devon. Roman has already won. He's in this match, and he is the best wrestler in the world. I don't know, man. I got to acknowledge the guy, Alex Hammerstone, the man who's been putting in work since signing with Combat League. This guy right here, man, this is the new machine gun of the Bullet Club. You should have just denied that it was Devon. Well, what if it's not Devon? What if it is Devon? What if it's not Devon? I don't know if it is or not. I have sources telling me it's Devon, but these same sources are also saying that Ric Flair is an alien. Do y'all really think Alex Hammerstone cares about the big dog? This is a moment for Hammerstone to show the world what he can do. By the way, you got Wild Harpy, your favorite type of match. This is a Forged in Combat Championship match, so you know what that means. Forged in Combat rules, anything goes. I think. I'm pretty sure. Roman Reigns kicked my ass. That's all I can say about it. He beat the shit out of me. Literally a show before the pay-per-view, by the way. No, it was actually before the War Games match. Hammerstone is alone. There is no Bullet Club. They're in Japan. Blair Davenport's here, but Davenport's going to let Hammerstone do his thing tonight. Peep the DMs. What if it's bad? Okay, seriously, who do you guys really think is Vince McMahon's partner? I'm going to be honest. If you pick Reverend Devon, you're probably right.
You can see it in everyone's eyes. They all want this champion.
But who would you want it to be? Did y'all fire Stokely? Stokely's still dealing with his injuries. I mean, hey, I could beat Maddox's ass in my... Wait a minute. What's going on here? What is going on here? Alex Hammerstone, Roman Reigns, Forged in Combat title, Reigns starting off, look at that, roll through, big powerbomb, sit out style, goes for an early pin. We can have a new Forged in Combat champion in just seconds, and no, Hammerstone kicks out at 1. Reigns says he's not getting paid by the hour here. He's gonna come in and dump Alex Hammerstone and win that Forged in Combat championship for his boy Hook, but a chop block from Hammerstone. Hammerstone going right after that leg. And now look at Hammerstone working on the leg after that chop block. That's real smart thinking, man. That guy there, kind of the battering ram of Bullet Club Most Wanted. This guy's gonna have a hell of a future in Combat League. Already coming in, former MLW champion, coming right in and winning the Forged in Combat title, beating Montez Ford in that hellacious Forged in Combat match. And now Hammerstone continuing to... Just saying, oh, like, you mean that table that Bobby Lashley got put through by Wesley? Is that the same table? And now look at Hammerstone just working the submission game. You can just tell they want to break their opponent down. Big Irish whip from Hammerstone, and Hammerstone goes outside of the ring. Oh, and Hammerstone's bringing in the furniture. Bringing in the furniture, big table, and Hammerstone slams it right in. Really got him just throw the damn table like a savage. Just crashing that table into Roman Reigns, man. This guy is dangerous. Juice Robinson knows how to put the Bullet Club Most Wanted together. He's assembled a team of just, look at this, the demolisher here. Alex Hammerstone, Too Hot for TV, KJ Cass and Shawn Michaels, the assassin, Blair Davenport. You want to talk about a dangerous unit, an elite group, you talk about Bullet Club Most Wanted. Hammerstone stomping on the shoulder. Tossing Roman Reigns back into the ring. Roman nowhere to go, and no, wait, Roman grabs him instead, and big snap suplex, and big boot from Roman to follow. Juice Robinson lost his Forged in Combat title match to Montez Ford, but that is the only match that they have lost, yes. Well, Blair Davenport lost to Zelina Vega too, I forgot about that. And now Roman getting a table of his own, and he cracks Hammerstone with it. Shot blocked, and nope, Roman ducks under that chop. Hammerstone goes after him anyway, and like belly to belly suplex on the outside. And Hammerstone just big clubbing blows to the back. And a cravat suplex from Hammerstone. I do believe that is the first loss you guys have ever taken, period, since forming. Yes, that is true. That is the first loss. That's crazy. Stopping Roman Reigns on the face. No, the Stokely match doesn't count. He's a manager. Big clubbing blow again from Hammerstone, and Hammerstone lifting Roman up in a reverse suplex. Hammerstone going back under the ring. What's he? Oh, he's got a chair. Do we need a chair in a Forged in Combat? Oh, a neck breaker, and Hammerstone landed right on that chair. And Hammerstone trips him up. Big boot from Roman. Roman's got the chair back up, and oh, he cracks Hammerstone with it. Hammerstone is a bloody mess. Oh, and Hammerstone clotheslining Roman. Suplex, nope, another sit out. Powerbomb connects. Roman not going for the pin now. I think he realizes just how tough Alex Hammerstone is. And Roman dives over the top and lands on Hammerstone. Hammerstone has nowhere to go. We have a new Forged in Combat champion. A first time ever accomplishment for Roman Reigns. Roman, former Twitch TV champion, former FTW champion. But the Forged in Combat title, which is what replaced the FTW title, that title has escaped Roman Reigns, and tonight things could change. Can he beat Alex Hammerstone? Hammerstone, a bloody mess. Eats a missile drop kick from Roman. These two have just been beating the absolute hell out of each other since that bell rung and a clothesline from Hammerstone. Hammerstone back in it just like that. And Hammerstone grabbing that chair. But Roman, nope, knocks it out of his hand. Man, do y'all remember that street fight between Dolph Ziggler and Cedric Alexander we had? Where I swear Dolph beat the shit out of Cedric with that baseball bat. He hit him like 55 times. It was insane. Cedric just got his ass, and I think Cedric ended up winning the match. That shit was crazy. That shit was so crazy, dude. I will never forget that match. That shit was hilarious. Big knee from Roman Reigns, and now Hammerstone trying to get away from Roman. Right hand from Roman, tagging Hammerstone. Hammerstone fires back with the forearm. And there's that choke, cravat choke from Roman. Dude, I tried to set Dolph up so many times and he lost every time. The only time he won straight up was when he beat Sheamus and when he beat, who's the other cat? When he beat Batista at the pay-per-view. But other than that, he lost every match, and I tried to set him up for. I needed him so I'm gonna be honest. I wanted Dolph to be the guy to beat Eddie. I wanted a Dolph World title reign. And then when Dolph couldn't do it, I really didn't know who. I'm glad it was Finn Balor though. Stomping on the shoulder to Hammerstone. Hammerstone going right back after that chair. And cracks him across the chest. And over the head, too. I don't think these chairs are necessary. Just drops Roman's face first on the chair. And now look at the armbar locked in. Hammerstone picking up the chair again. Placing it in that turnbuckle, but I don't think he realizes Roman back up. Wait, punches to the midsection, elbow to the jaw. Clothesline from Hammerstone. Irish whip, man. Hammerstone hitting the ropes and I don't remember what the plans were with Dolph. I remember I was going to build that faction around Dolph. What were they called? Perfection. And then all the cats that wanted to join that stable ended up leaving. And then Dolph got beat. And then Cranberry left. So I was like, well, so much for my new Top Heel faction. All of them got to go now. It was, who was it? Ricky Starks, Andrea Ahmed, Shawn Michaels, Desiree stayed. Shawn Michaels, Ricky Starks, Dolph Ziggler, and Andrea Ahmed. That would have been an awesome faction, man. And a big slam with the chair. Man, I'm not gonna lie, the Cody Rhodes Terry Funk shit happened, it was luck. Because you guys cheated to beat Sakamoto. So you guys do know the original plan. Haka Sakamoto and Jay White were supposed to turn heel on Cody Rhodes and Terry Funk. That was the setup. That's why they were agitating them in the weeks leading up to the show. And then in their singles matches, they beat Funk and Rhodes. And the plan was going to be they were going to cheat. I was hoping they would beat you guys, and they were going to cheat to do it. But then you kept Haku from getting in the ring, and I was like, well, fuck. Let's just swap it around. Let's have Cody and Terry be the ones to turn. And it was going to be a slow build, but then they lost that match to Austin Theory and Carmelo Hayes, so I needed Cody and Terry to get involved. But, man, I've loved Cody Rhodes and Terry Funk have had my favorite tag title reign in Combat League since Jericho and Cedric Alexander. The Jericho and Cedric Alexander reign, I'm telling you guys, I thought that they were more main event than Eddie Guerrero was. They were top acts with the tag titles. Stomping on the elbow again, this Hammerstone. Oops, commercial break. Yeah, so Funk and Cody, you guys, I don't think I'm ever gonna do a feud with you guys. The plan was to have Terry Funk turn on Cody, and Terry Funk, and there was gonna be a big Cody Rhodes and Terry Funk feud. I'm not doing it now. You guys are my tag team. You are the Midnight Express, but a babyface. You're basically our version of FTR. You guys are just a well-oiled machine. And that Reagan Superman punch from Roman Reigns. And I don't think Hammerstone has moved since eating that punch. And boy, he took it on the chin. And that's all she wrote. Roman Reigns has taken the Force in Combat Championship away from Bullet Club Most Wanted. Roman Reigns has done it!
Here is your winner, and new fighting champion, Roman.
And Roman Reigns looks at the title.
An exciting match that concludes.
And wait a minute! Wait a minute! Here comes Bruce Robinson! Here comes KJ Cass! Here comes Shawn Michaels! They hop over the barricade! I thought they were still in Japan! And all three get in the ring and they jump Roman Reigns! And Hammerstone gets to his feet! And he wipes the blood from his face and he throws it off his hands! And then he goes after Roman and he joins in on stomping him! And Bullet Club are beating the hell out of Roman, just beating the shit out of him. And Legado World Order, Santos, Penta, Bandito, and who's the fourth guy? Psycho Clown. I just lost count. They all come running out from the back, and Bullet Club Most Wanted scatter like roaches. And Santos Escobar, he checks on Roman Reigns. Make sure Roman's good. Roman, you know, he's struggling to get to his feet. And then Legado World Order, they look toward the Bullet Club Most Wanted, who has scattered throughout the crowd. And man, Calgary Stampede, it's gonna be on fire. What up, Jacob? And now it is time for our main event, the moment of truth. I don't think I did this right. I think I did this right. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. I need to see the entrance of... I need to see who comes out first. And here is the main event. The Hurt Business and Marcus Sanders, Barry Barnes, sent out of the arena, sent back to the hotel. And now Cedric Alexander and Bobby Lashley, man, they might have an easy match tonight. I do believe Vince McMahon is by himself. And look at Cedric Alexander. And there is the almighty one himself, Bobby Lashley. Man, that SUV song's fire, dude. I like that song. Roman Reigns winning the Forged in Combat title. Congrats to Roman Reigns.
On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 473 pounds.
And these two, man, they just, I swear they went on a rampage earlier tonight. all in response to what Finn Balor, Wesley, Slim, and Jesse Coat. Vince, I wouldn't team with that damn Ric Flair. So I gotta turn off the game audio because I gotta see who comes out first. Let me, as a matter of fact, let me even turn on my graphic. Because I don't think I did this right. Yeah, I didn't do it right. That pisses me off. Okay, I'm glad I stopped it. I'm glad I got preemptive. Let's play a theme song first. Yeah, y'all know who it is?
No chance, so that's what you got.
And a nervous Vince McMahon looks around the arena and he's teary-eyed. And he's shaking. He looks nervous. He even stumbles as he walks down the ramp. He's a ball of nerves, and the crowd knows this, and they are reeling in it because they know for the first time Vince McMahon has gotten caught up in all of his lies, and they're cheering. They are looking forward to Vince McMahon having egg on his face because he's proven himself unreliable to Sammy and Damian. And Cedric and Bobby Lashley, like wolves, they have their eyes on their prey, and Vince slowly gets to the ring, and once on the apron, he looks around the arena again, and then a devilish grin appears on his face. And he asks for a microphone, and his grin turns into a full smile. And he says, his music cuts off first. And he says, "Did you really think that I was coming alone? Do you people think that little of me? I always have a plan. I'm the mastermind, damn it. And NWO and Adam Cole, the four of you bastards will find that out at Calgary Stampede. Tonight, though, Hurt Business. Believe me when I say I respect the hell out of what you did to that jackass wearing that filthy Combat League t-shirt tonight. But unfortunately for you, you will feel the wrath of our tag partner tonight. You see, my partner is a man who listened to my vision. He stuck with my game plan. Not once did he ever question a single decision of mine. Not once did he think I was leading him astray. Just like I never led Damian and Sammy astray. He followed my vision. He became part of my tree of influence. He hung under my learning tree. And because of that, he has become one of the longest reigning champions in WWE at 423 days. He has been rechristened under my influence as the Ring General. Gunther. Gunther is back! Gunther's back! And he's with Vince McMahon! You have got to be kidding me! Gunther is with Vince McMahon and is fighting the Hurt Business tonight! This is insane! Gunther's back! And look at that smile on Vince McMahon's face! Look at the smile on Vince's face! He is the fourth man at Calgary Stampede! Are you kidding me? Gunther has returned! We've not seen Gunther since Almost Famous! Yeah, you say that until you know what Gunther's been doing in Combat League. Don't act like he wasn't eating cats alive. And now he's with Vince. Are you kidding me? The Ring General, side by side with Vince McMahon. Vince is already out, and Gunther starting things off. Gunther and Bobby Lashley starting the match. And a big chop to the back from, and a kick from Gunther, taking Bobby Lashley off his feet. Look at Gunther going for an early pin. Oh, yeah, sorry. Look at Gunther going for an early pin. And Gunther, big belly-to-belly suplex.
Mr. McMahon in with the tag.
And now McMahon tagging himself in. That might have been a big mistake because Bobby Lashley in control, but a big strike from Gunther.
Going right after the neck.
Another neck breaker from Bobby.
Almighty firing up.
And Vince lifting Bobby on his shoulders. Look at the strength from Vince dropping Bobby Lashley on that top turnbuckle. Lashley kick to the midsection. Big missile drop kick from Bobby Lashley. And now Cedric, the legal man. Hurt Business looking to advance to the next round. Vince running into those elbows.
Each other's sentences, they finish each other's moves. That's tag team excellence.
And how about Roman getting jumped by Bullet Club Most Wanted? But wait a minute, let's talk about this. Gunther is joining Vince McMahon, but hold on, does this mean Gunther is joining the Church of McMahon? Is that what's happening?
Damage to the shoulder could be an ongoing factor now. It might limit range of motion in the entire arm.
And look at the neck crank from Cedric Alexander. And I think that is an excellent strategy. Blizzard pointing out, keep Vince in, prevent him from making the tag. And that is exactly what Cedric Alexander is doing here. Wait, Vince back to his feet. Big Irish whip. Oh no, Cedric hits that turnbuckle. And there's Gunther lying in wait. Snapmare from Cedric. Cedric slides across the mat. Big drop kick.
He's getting pushed out into the defensive. This is when you
Vince needs to tag back in Gunther, and I think that's exactly what Cedric's aware of. Cedric's aware, man, if Gunther gets in here, my life's going to be made a whole lot more difficult.
has to find a response quickly.
I, out of character, actually think we might not make it on this. Vince holding onto the rope. Oh, if you guys want me to be for real, I'm probably gonna give Gunther a boss overall too. 100 overall for Gunther. Gunther breaking up the pin. Vince McMahon and Gunther down to 2 breakups. And Bobby Lashley has cut Vince open. No, misses the dive.
Tags him in.
Gunther, big Irish whip to Cedric, and Cedric runs right into that elbow. And look at Gunther just throwing Cedric off of him. Snapmare from, and another hellacious chop. And you didn't look at Cedric's face. He didn't like the chop. He didn't like that chop. Cedric just dropped over that top rope.
Mr. McMahon in with the tag.
Vince tagged back in. Big spear from Vince, hitting a spear. Gunther picking up Cedric Alexander and letting Vince hit him with that spear. Now Vince, a big slap, goes for a pin. Cedric kicks out at 1. Right hand from Vince.
The damage he's taken is starting to pile up.
Maddox, I have a list of people I want to put through your... Why? Big arm drag. Who play? Alex Dez is still playing Gunther. He's back. He's just keeping up with the show through YouTube now. DDT from Cedric Alexander. And now Alexander goes for a pin. And shoulder up from Gunther.
What's it going to take to keep this guy?
And when we last saw him, we knew him in Combat League as Walter. Vince McMahon said, no, under my vision, he's been re-Christianed. He is Gunther. And I mean, look, Gunther's been handling business in WWE for going on a damn year now, and Bobby Lashley doesn't give a damn about that because Bobby Lashley's been handling business in Combat League, and Fitz gonna find that out with that big back suplex. Oh my God, I thought he was gonna toss Gunther on that timekeeper's table like Hurt Business has been doing. Seems like every week they use that table to make an example of somebody. Didn't happen last week though. Bobby Lashley was made an example of. Wesley jumping off that top rope with the spiral tap through the table. Did I do a prediction for this? I did. Nah, man, there's not enough pancakes. There's not enough pancakes. We're deleting this.
He's looking completely lost as he finds his footing.
Big clothesline from the top.
Alexander firing up, trying to get something kinetic going. He's got it. Let's get it on.
Cedric Alexander hits the ropes.
Knee right to the gut. Just rubbing salt in the wound now.
All right, no bitch ass this in the main event. You guys know the rules. I'm actually gonna make that a catchphrase. No bitch ass this in the main event. When the main event goes down, the pancakes need to come out. Let me see some serious pancake bets. I ain't answering that, Grizzly.
I'm worried that beating your boss this much.
There's that 2.2. I see that 2.2.
McMahon
2.7. No love for my guys, Hurt Business.
Oh man, turned it into a
There was, but you know what? That wasn't the main event. Cedric slamming Vince face first on the outside. Who's got me on backups? And another spear from Vince on the outside. Neck breaker from Cedric to Vince.
ref still counting, close to calling it. Hurry back in.
Still 0-1. Thank you, Katana. 1 minute, Vince.
There's the setup.
Wait, are you kidding me? Vince! Pedigree Cedric! And Vince goes for the pin. We might have a Gunther, and Vince might make it to the next round. No, Cedric showed her up.
At the last minute, at 2.5, he kicked out.
Vince McMahon back to his feet. No, Cedric back to his feet, and full Nelson face slam, or I don't know. I don't know what that's called. Full Nelson face slam is what I'm calling it. My vernacular is trash. And you gotta believe Cedric, and I know Cedric probably not wanting to step in that ring with Gunther. Bobby Lashley probably relishing the opportunity to fight Gunther, but started for Vince McMahon. And now I think Vince might have it here. And now Bobby Lashley kicks out at 2. Gunther really wearing these 2 men out, and it's allowing Vince McMahon to pick his attacks. Can you imagine a world where Vince McMahon and Gunther are the World Tag Team Champions? Wait, Bobby Lashley, wait, Gunther up! I think he's got Gunther! Dominator from Bobby Lashley! And Gunther showed her up! Right hand from Bobby. Bobby's got the hurt lock in. And Vince breaks it up. One more breakup left for Vince and Gunther. Lashley. Oh, big pub handle slam.
He knew that was coming.
Wait a minute. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Rear naked choke.
Now locked in.
I don't think Lashley has anywhere to go. I think he's got to get out of that. Lashley's got to get out of that. And I think Cedric. Nope, Cedric not breaking it up. And now Vince going after Cedric. Bobby going after Vince, gets him off the apron. Now, you deserve it, Vince. You deserve it, Vince. By the way, the winner of this match does face Tanahashi and Okada in the semifinal round of the tag team tournament. That match will happen next Tuesday. So a little bit away from now. Snap suplex from Bobby Lashley.
Just ahead. Might want to walk it off or shake it off or do whatever he needs to do to get his head in the game here.
And I think Lashley going after Vince McMahon now.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well.
Back suplex on the apron.
Spine crushing.
I think Wild Harpy's right. Vince will need a new back after this match.
Concerned with his opponent right now.
Shit, I think Walter's just gonna say, you know what? I can do that to your friend too. But Lashley getting in there. Lashley says, no, you can't. Whoa. Gunther just breaking out of the hurt lock like it was not even a task. Like there was no difficulty. Oh shit. I think I know what we're gonna see here. Nope. Okay, thank God. I don't want to see anyone get powerbombed from the top rope.
Oh, man, look at that gash on Gunther's face.
Gunther, I think, actually got busted open on that elbow.
Gunther just can't seem to stop this offense. Bobby's just too massive to maintain.
And Cedric, look at Cedric. I think Cedric's about to go flying.
Looking for a high-risk move.
Instead, goes after Vince. No, wow, Walter, Gunther rose through. Gunther, nope. Cedric on his feet. Right hand from Cedric. Cedric takes the back. Oh, big right hand from Cedric. There's that spinning heel kick. Where's the rope break? And there's the final breakup from Vince and Gunther. Brainbuster from Cedric. Man, and Cedric and Bobby Lashley working real well together. Double lung blower from Jesus, and Bobby going after Vince again. Neck breaker from Cedric Alexander.
Look at this, just cranking it out. Cracking the head. Ooh, he got all of the knee. Delivered into the barricade.
Big uppercut from
Bounty on Cedric.
Gunther.
And more harm being done to Alexander as this fight goes deeper.
Hooked up. Nothing fancy there.
And what a side slam from Gunther. Now look at Gunther, gut wrench.
Gunther knows exactly what's at stake.
Just tossing Cedric. Man, I think Cedric's at his end here. Cedric just getting mishandled outside of the ring, and now Vince McMahon. I think Vince McMahon realizes it's light work for him now.
Across the small of the back.
And look at damn dude, Vince with them wild ass haymakers. And now look at Vince taunting. Look at Vince taunting, and he even cuts off Cedric. And look at him again. And oh, I don't look at Vince. Vince nervous. He realizes Bobby Lashley in. Nope. Big knee to the midsection. Overhead belly to belly suplex from Bobby.
Bobby Lashley in full control now, and it's only going to get worse for his opponent. There's the dominator.
That's got to be it. Oh, fuck. Damn it. I forgot to use all three of their breakups. My bad. That was it. I'm over here thinking, like, how can I write an ending for this match? My bad. Dude, I'm so sorry. That's on me. I'll give Bobby and Cedric an extra breakup too. Not like they need it. You guys are... I'm over here trying to figure out how can I come up with a good ending for this. Where both teams look strong. So, like, I'm just playing out how I want the end to go in my head. I'm not paying attention.
This is what the purpose of a tag team is. Don't be afraid to use the resources and help your partner out.
And Bobby running right into that elbow.
He may get the 3 count right here. I think so.
And Cedric has to break it up, down to 3 breakups for Hurt Business. That's the first breakup Hurt Business has used. How insane is that? There, I think there's your winners of the Rock and Roll Forever. No shot. No. He tapped out anyway. Okay, so how do I want this match to end? Let me think. Okay, here's how it happens. Here's how the end happens. Vince McMahon gets put in the Hurt Lock, and Gunther breaks it up. And that's enough for Vince. Vince rolls out of the ring and he goes up the ramp, and Gunther follows behind him. And Vince says, I don't want any of this. I'm done. Screw the damn tournament. NWO, you guys are going to get yours at Calgary Stampede. Adam Cole, you're going to get yours at Calgary Stampede. And Vince and Gunther leave the ring and head to the back. And Cedric and Bobby Lashley take a count out. And Cedric and Bobby Lashley, they're hyped in the ring. They're pumped. The Hurt Business advance to the next ring. But then a spotlight hits the crowd, and we see Slim and Jesse Coate, along with Wesley, and they're all hyped, all mocking the Hurt. Or no, we see Slim and Jesse Coate, and they're mocking the Hurt Business. And Wesley's with them too. They're in the crowd and they're mocking Hurt Business, jokingly congratulating for winning. And Cedric and Bobby Lashley, they look at each other and they hop over the barricade. And Jesse Coate, Slim, and Wesley, they come down the steps, and all 5 men begin brawling all around ringside. Cedric fighting Jesse Coate, Slim throwing punches at Bobby Lashley, Lashley throwing punches at Slim, Wesley getting at it, hitting Bobby Lashley and Cedric Alexander with strikes, and Wesley getting thrown. But then the attention goes back toward the stage, and Vince McMahon comes back out with Gunther. Wesley turns around and eats a hellacious chop from Gunther. Cedric Alexander gets grabbed by the throat and thrown into the side of the ring. Bobby Lashley looks at Gunther and charges at him, and Gunther steps aside and tosses Bobby Lashley into the barricade. And this leaves Slim and Jesse Coate. Slim and Jesse Coate look at each other, and they both shrug, and they both charge at Gunther, both fired at him with rights, with lefts, and Gunther eventually grabs one and headbutts Jesse Coate, and Coate falls. He then grabs Slim and hits him with a big overhand chop. Slim, Jesse Coate, Slim, Jesse Coate, Bobby Lashley, Cedric Alexander, and Wesley have all been felled by Gunther, who gets in the ring, and Vince McMahon points to him and says, NWO, it is going to be all over for you at Calgary Stampede. And Combat League 122 goes off the air with Vince McMahon and Gunther standing tall in the ring. And on Tuesday night, we have Calgary Stampede. This is a mini pay-per-view, and this is a mini pay-per-view, and this show is Survivor Series themed. So I will read over this card. And this is what we have going on at Calgary Stampede. The full card is finalized. Our opening match at Calgary Stampede will be the Church of McMahon. Vince McMahon, Damian Priest, Sami Zayn, and they are joined by Gunther. And they will be taking on the New World Order, Miller, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and their 4th man, Adam Cole. We then have another Calgary Stampede match. Legado World Order, Santos Escobar, Bandito, Penta L0M, and Psycho Clown, and they will be facing Bullet Club, Most Wanted, Juice Robinson, Alex Hammerstone, KJ Cast, and Shawn Michaels. Our 3rd Calgary Stampede will be in the women's division, and it will be Tegan Nox, Nikki Bella, Liv Morgan, and Chyna taking on Team DMD, Britt Baker, Hasley Macha, Tom Nakano, and joining them as their 4th woman, Angel Woods. And then our fourth and final Calgary Stampede match will be the Hurt Business. Cedric Alexander, Bobby Lashley, Marcus Sanders, and Barry Barnes taking on Jesse Coate, Slim, Wesley, and Finn Balor. And the main event of Calgary Stampede will be a steel cage match, the Combat League World Championship on the line. Seth Rollins defending the Combat League World Championship against Josh Alexander. We're going to have 5 matches at Calgary Stampede. That is Tuesday night. The show is going to start at 6:05 p.m. Central. Switchblade, Bullet Club, Most Wanted. We got 2 things going on for you. So Switchblade, Tuesday night at Calgary Stampede, Bullet Club, Most Wanted will be facing Legado World Order. And then at our next pay-per-view, London Calling, August 25th, Friday, Blair Davenport's going to be challenging Olivia Pierre for the Digital Valkyrie Championship. So I'm going to go ahead and update the Calgary Stampede card, have it posted. I'm also going to post the information for our as of now London Calling show. Everybody, thank you for watching the Bad Guy Maddox Twitch TV channel. I am Bad Guy Maddox, Twitch's #1 bad guy. I will see you guys Tuesday night for Calgary Stampede. I hope you guys are looking forward to it. Remember to stay bad, because being bad is fun. I'll see you guys in the Discord. Have a great night, everybody. Stay bad. They're all just 4-on-4 elimination matches. No, we're not doing War Game style. We're just doing 4-on-4 elimination matches. Bye, guys.